Big snub. Little People's Matt Roloff and girlfriend Caryn Chandler staying with friends while ex-wife Amy marries on his farm. Hi dear beautiful friends. It's America from Motion 44 YouTube channel. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my channel. While Amy, 56, and Chris, 59, tied the knot at her former home, her ex-husband Matt, 59, revealed where he and his girlfriend Caryn were in an Instagram post. In the Instagram video, the Little People, Big World star filmed the animals, bucks and cows, that were nearby the newly constructed amazing home of his friends Keith and Robin. The reality star can be heard saying, "Hello friends, come on over and say hi." In the caption of the video, Matt mentioned he had dropped off the keys to the farm in Chris's hands. After driving away for about 90 minutes, the TV star and his partner had an up-close and personal wildlife adventure on the Oregon coast. In the comments section, Caryn said, "The elk were a fun bonus on our coast getaway." Caryn added, "Congrats to the newlyweds recently. Amy and Chris got married at the Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. The newlyweds looked wonderful together in the intimate ceremony, as they were surrounded by about 100 of their close friends and family." A source exclusively told The Sun that a beaming Amy was walked down the aisle by her father, Gordon Knight. The wedding officiant handed her 4 or 5 pages for the vows that she read to Chris. She stood on a step stool and wore a traditional white strapped wedding dress with a veil. The insider added, Chris also wiped a tear from his right eye while the preacher spoke in ahead of reading one page with his own vows. The happy couple kissed after reading their vows and then again after exchanging rings. The source pointed out when Amy and Chris waved to the crowds as she triumphantly raised her hand, as the guests erupted in claps and cheersomies. Kids and their partners were in attendance at the wedding ceremony, including Jeremy and Audrey, Zach and Tori, Jacob and Isabel, and Molly and Joel. Back in July, Amy was asked on Instagram Live by a fan, "Will Matt and Caryn be at the wedding?" She replied, No, just too much history, and I wouldn't want my ex at the wedding with his longtime girlfriend." The TV personality was married to Matt for about 30 years before they divorced in 2016. The former couple also shares 4 grandchildren: Jackson, 4, Ember, 3, Lila, 1, and Bode. After 3 years of dating, the two got engaged and then tied the knot in August 2021. Chris Marek, 59, is known as the husband of Little People, Big World star Amy Roloff, 57. Outside of his high-profile marriage, he is known as a real estate agent who owns Keller Williams Real Estate and is part of the Knight Realty team. Marek is known for selling homes all over Oregon, including Aurora, Colton, and Beaverton, and has been in the business for over 20 years. Little People, Big World is known as an American reality TV show that premiered on March 4, 2006, and airs on TLC, where it has reached its 22nd season. Amy and Matt Roloff were both born with dwarfism and were married for 27 years after meeting at a Little People convention. She is amicable with her ex-husband and continues to work with him on the farm. Like Amy, Matt also restarted his life with his former assistant Caryn after the divorce and is in the process of building their dream home on the farm. Amy and Marek met at a singles mixer at Vinegaw Artist Bar and Studio in Portland and ended up at a pool party together weeks later before officially coupling up. After 3 years of dating, the two got engaged in September 2019 and then tied the knot on August 28, 2021. After postponing the wedding due to the COVID-19 pandemic following the event, Amy opened up to People magazine and revealed she couldn't be happier. "It was just all so right and good," Amy told the media outlet. "I am just elated. I'm happy. I'm thrilled that I have found someone to spend the rest of my days with." She then went on to describe her wedding, which was held on the Roloff family farm. "In our wedding barn area, we had the doors closed, But there are cracks in the door because it's a 100-year-old barn, she continued. It was a beautiful day and I could see Chris waiting. I thought, oh, he did wear the suit. He didn't get all weird on me and wear a Hawaiian shirt or something. He just looked so handsome and just peeking through the cracks in the door. Their wedding is scheduled to be shown on TLC during a 2-hour episode set to air on November 9, 2021. While there is no specific net worth for Merrick, due to the fact that his income depends on how many homes he sells, it is estimated that his main source of income is his real estate business. Amy, however, has a whopping net worth of $4.5 million from the TLC show, as well as from visits to the Roloff farm, which she still owns part of. Cooking up to drama. Little People's Amy Roloff snubs husband Chris Merrick from cooking company as fans think couple has marriage issues. Amy, 60, owns Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, where she posts cooking videos and recipes for fans. Exclusively obtained the 2022 annual report for Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen to keep her business license active. Amy's business partner, Lisa Dixon, is listed as the registered agent, while the Little People Big World star is listed as a member. Missing from the annual report is Amy's husband, Chris Merrick. Chris appears in a number of Amy's cooking videos, as he often tastes her dishes and provides feedback. Amy did not immediately respond to the U.S. Sun's request for comment. Amy snubbing Chris comes after she included her ex-husband, Matt, on her business license for Our Pumpkin Products, Incorporated. The matriarch filed an annual report in January 2023 to keep Our Pumpkin Products, Inc. active. The company, which she launched in 2016, sells pumpkin salsa, BBQ, and other types of food products. The address for the business is Roloff Farms, as the items are likely sold during pumpkin season. Amy is listed as the president of the business, while Matt, 61, is listed as the secretary. For the 2022 pumpkin season, Amy was on the farm with Chris greeting fans. Fans are speculating the couple, who married in 2021, are having marital issues. In one of her recent cooking videos with Chris, fans believed their body language was off. One person wrote, "No eye contact at all. Are y'all lock?" Another responded, "It's obvious they're not happy." A third commented, "I see how Amy continues to talk over her husband. Amy, take a lesson in patience. Let Chris speak for a change. They share 4 children together. He is now dating his girlfriend, Caryn Chandler. Amy was married to Matt from 1987 to 2016. Dissing theatress Little People's Zach and Tori Roloff, snub mom Amy's husband Chris, and hire another realtor to sell $700,000 Oregon. Home exclusively reveal that the Little People Big World couple have listed their former home in the Rock Creek area of Portland via a different real estate website. The 5-bed, 3-bath, 2,636 square foot home was put on the market on October 15. One of the agents listed to sell their old property is Audrey Roloff's BFF, Hannah Novak of Keller Williams Realty. Hannah also helped find her pals Jeremy and Audrey, 30, their current $465,000 2-story, 4-bed, Rock Creek home in 2017. Zach, 31, and Tori, 30, along with their 2 children Jackson, 4, and Leela, 1, have packed up and moved to a 4-bed, 3-bath, $944,000 home in Battleground, Washington, after closing on it in early October when Amy tied the knot with Chris on August 28 this year on Roloff Farms. The family not only gained a new member but also a realtor. Chris successfully negotiated Amy's $589,000 4-bed, 4-bath Hillsborough area home in May of 2018, where the newlyweds live today. Fans of the hit TLC show will remember that Chris, along with Zach's twin brother Jeremy, were seen helping move heavy furniture into this Rock Creek home in an episode that aired in May of 2019. At that time, Chris was not even engaged to Amy, as the show was a good year behind and the actual move was in 2018. Chris was also photographed at 2021 pumpkin season giving farm tours and wearing a bright orange Roloff Farm staff t-shirt, dressing in costume and meeting and greeting farm guests. According to his online bio, Chris, an agent with Knipe Realty, has 22 years of experience in residential real estate under his belt. Tori and Zach relocated to a $944,000 property, which was purchased on October 7 and offers 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The huge home is an upgrade for the family, and the property sits on more than 2 acres of land, with plenty of space for the children to run around. Shortly after Tori announced the family's move, fans rushed to the comments section of the post to wonder if they will no longer appear on the reality TV show. Little People Big World Jacob Roloff credits disgust for 10-year-old exit from family's show. Jacob Roloff is not sugarcoating his feelings about his family's reality show Little People Big World. A decade after stepping away, he is making it clear that feelings of distaste fueled his exit. Jacob, who married Isabel Sophia Rock in 2019 in a wedding held at Roloff Farms, has long distanced himself from reality TV. Meanwhile, his brother, Zach Roloff, and sister-in-law, Tori, later followed in his footsteps, officially confirming their departure from the show in 2024. In a candid Instagram post filled with moments on the property, he acknowledged the irony of still living and working on the land that once made him famous. A decade after stepping away, he revealed that his departure was fueled by a deep sense of disgust for the show and reality television as a whole. This spring marks 10 years since I got my money from the show I was on for over 10 years of my life. I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract, so I didn't, and promptly left home, mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general. He wrote in the caption. Jacob, now a husband and father, has built a new life on the farm, one without cameras. In his words, the 28-year-old has big dreams for the future of Roloff Farms, and they do not revolve around reality TV fame. In the lengthy caption of his post, Jacob shared his thoughts on what is next for the family farm, emphasizing a shift toward local engagement rather than mass tourism. Pumpkin season is no doubt still huge for us, and we appreciate those loyal folks who make it out every year, he wrote. My dream would be that our farm can encourage a more localized community space, instead of so heavily relying on out-of-town tourism. With farmland across the country disappearing, he concluded his message by pointing out the importance of preserving and protecting the land. Farmland is sacred now, he noted, adding Jacob may have left Little People Big World in 2015, but his connection to Roloff Farms remains stronger than ever, especially since it is the place where he tied the knot. The star married his longtime love, Isabel Sophia Rock, in 2019 at the family's Oregon farm, surrounded by loved ones. The special day was filled with heartwarming moments, with family members who regularly appeared on the show coming together to celebrate. The Blast reports that family patriarch Matt Roloff shared multiple photos and videos from the wedding, capturing the joy of the occasion. One particularly sweet clip showed 2 young children tasked with carrying signs down the aisle getting a little stage fright, only for their parents to step in and encourage them to finish their walk. Jacob's exit from the show in 2015 may have set the stage for change, and nearly a decade later, his older brother Zach and sister-in-law Tori followed suit. The couple confirmed on their podcast, Raising Heights, that they would not return for season 26 of the long-running TLC series. The Blast highlighted that on their podcast, Tori addressed the lingering speculation head-on. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Are we coming back to Little People, Big World? She asked. To which her husband responded bluntly, we are not. We made that pretty clear the last cycle. Tori clarified Zach emphasized that their decision should not come as a shock. pointing to tensions in recent seasons, including conflicts over the family farm. The pair also noted that stepping away from reality TV will allow them to prioritize privacy for their 3 children before making it official. Tori had already dropped clues that her family's time on the popular show was coming to an end. During a tea and a session on Instagram in November 2022, the Blast noted that a fan asked whether she and Zach would ever step away from filming. Tori's response was simple but telling yes, without elaborating. The following month, another fan asked how long the couple planned to stay on TV. Tori responded, "I think our time is definitely coming to a close, but we're trying to enjoy it while it's here." While Zach was once in talks to take over the family land in season 22, negotiations fell through, adding to the growing tensions behind the scenes. For Jacob Roloff, the future of Roloff Farms is about more than business. It is about sustainability and connection. Little People, Big World's Tori Roloff shares stunning photos with kids, and fans are saying the same thing. Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff recently shared stunning photos with 2 of her kids, leaving many fans saying the same thing in the comments. On April 24, the mom of 3 took to Instagram with a carousel of pictures from a tulip festival. Tori visited the gorgeous fields with her daughter, Lila, 5, her younger son, Josiah, who turns 3 later this month, and her sister-in-law, Isabel Roloff. Zach Roloff's brother Jacob's wife just a couple of tulip field denim rompers. Tori, 33, captioned the update. In the featured image, Tori donned the aforementioned denim romper while standing with Lila and Josiah in a field of pink, yellow, and orange tulips. The second shot showed Tori and Isabel rocking matching denim looks with colorful flowers as a backdrop. Other snaps showed the kids frolicking near the fields and driving a John Deere tractor. Additionally, Tori noted in the comments that her oldest child, son Jackson, was at school during their trip because he opted out of going this year. In the comments, fans praised Tori for the phenomenal photographs. One wrote, "Ong, you ladies look stunning." Another shared, "Always amazing photographs," as someone else declared. Fellow TLC alum and former Counting On star Jill Duggar commented, "So cute." These are all great pics. Meanwhile, Tori's sister-in-law, Audrey Roloff, Zach's twin brother Jeremy's wife, lamented, "Oak, you guys look so cute. I'm so bummed I missed this." Other commenters couldn't help but point out how much Layla and Josiah resemble another member of the Roloff family, Zach's mother, Amy Roloff. I see Amy in those 2, one Instagram user insisted. "Leela is a mini Amy," another shared as someone else echoed, she gets the hand on her hip from Grandma Amy. So cute." Yet another wrote in Spanish, "Ella es idéntica a su abuela Amy," which translated to English read, "She looks just like her Grandma Amy." In their final episode, Zach said of his relationship with his dad, "That ship's all sailed. There's not much of a relationship. It's just doing our own thing. Time might even it out, but everything will be healed. It'll just be different." Talking with ET, Matt hinted at his hope for a reconciliation with Zach, saying that time heals all wounds for his relationship with his ex-wife, who he called a dictator in one episode of season 25. Matt says things are now good between them. It helps that after their divorce was finalized in 2016, Amy began dating and later married Chris Merrick. For his own part, Matt is currently engaged to Caryn Chandler. He says that he and Amy never imagined splitting up, but now that they have come out on the other side, they are much better for it. "Never imagined Amy and I getting divorced," he said. "People say, well, it's because of the show, and no, that happens. People's relationships, they evolve, and they change, and I'm super, super happy for Amy having Chris. They're a wonderful couple, and we enjoy them immensely and hang out with them. We're not besties every day, but we certainly hang out and get together." Overall, Matt says he is happy with how the show ended should season 25 really be the last ride. He believes that for better or worse, his family has made an impact on the world and the community they represent. I think Little People, Big World has really laid out a pretty incredible legacy in terms of society's perception of little people, he said, adding that should they get another season, he has some ideas on the overall arc to take the show in. I'm super content with where it's at right now and how we wrapped up, and if it goes on more, there's more story to tell, great, Matt shared. But if there's no more story to tell, I mean, TV today is very, there's a lot of channels with a lot of content. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.